Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for a brand new video. If you couldn't tell by the title, and if you didn't know already, last week, 2018, December 7th, I had Lasik eye surgery. Okay, Lasik. I'm so freaking happy. I've gone through glasses, contacts, and then now Lasik. And Lasik hopefully is going to be 100% permanent. Hopefully. Everybody's different, but anyways, I don't want to waste any time at all. Let's get right into the procedure because, before this procedure, I went on YouTube and I looked around and seen if anybody had, because I was nervous. When you're nervous, you want answers and you want to feel more comfortable. So I'm going to make it as comfortable as possible for everybody viewing it that is wanting or as is interested in getting LASIK surgery. So I'm gonna make it 100%. Hopefully I can give you all the answers you needed. And this is gonna be a raw video, so there's no cuts, no nothing. This is just me and you talking about LASIK and not why you should get it, because that's gonna be in the next video. But I'm gonna tell you the whole surgery because, like I was saying, before the surgery, went on YouTube and tried to find answers and how the procedure went exactly, and I couldn't find it. It just pretty much, they just say, all the videos that I could find, they say, okay, they lay you down, they cut the flap, they laser, they put it back, you're good to go. Okay, that might be the case, but no, there's more to it, and it's not much more, but it's more. So let's just go right to it. Okay, so being honest, having a beer. It's just who I am. So first thing they do, like this is short and sweet. Oh, well, hopefully it's gonna be short and sweet. First off, I love it. I'm not gonna say what company I went with, but they did an excellent job. My surgeon was incredible. Love him. He's freaking awesome. But okay, first off, you get there. You sit in a waiting room. I'm just gonna say my experience in is it like a third person type of thing? I don't know what it's called, but so I'm sitting in the wait room, wait 5 minutes. I get there right on time, 7:30 in the morning. I get there right on time, right to the waiting room, sit down. So I sign in, whatever, and sit down. 5 minutes later, a nurse called me back. I said, "Oh wow, already?" And she said, "No, we're just checking you in." So anyway, I go into the nurse's office, and they put some. I'm not even gonna say any random words, but they put eye drops in my eyes to prevent redness in the whiteness of my eyes. That's just what they did. They put some drops in, called it good. Gave me a couple pills of Valium. I think that's what it's called, like a muscle relaxant. Took that, and she said, okay, 30 minutes, and it'll kick in, so blah, blah. After all that, they gave me a head gown, even though I don't have hair. I'm wearing a beanie, I'm not going to take it off, but I buzz my head because I can grow hair, but whatever. Anyway, so they gave me a freaking gown, head thing, and sent me back into the waiting room. And then once the waiting room, I got back to that. About 8 to 10 minutes later, the surgeon called me back and said, "Hey, dude, ready to do it?" I gave him 2 big thumbs up. I said, "Okay, let's do it. Let's go freaking do it." I was so excited. And so we get in there. As soon as I walk through, it's a big door that says laser room. I walked right through there. There was, I think, 5. There was 5 nurses and then the surgeon. I'm not going to say his name. He was in there. They were all in there waiting, patiently waiting for me to walk through. I sat down on this big bed, big old bed, and like you feel right at home. I laid down. I'm not even gonna amp it up or anything. I laid down. They said, "Okay, lay down. Put your head in this like circle thing." So I did. Laid down. Oh, I was comfy. And just when I thought I was not comfy enough, they said, lift your legs. I lift my legs. They put a big old pillow right under my knees. And so I had my legs like elevated like that. It was just so comfortable. So freaking comfortable. And I'm not gonna go through every exact detail, but I want to speed it up a little bit. So anyways, after they make me all comfortable, they asked me, okay, are you ready? You ready to do this? And I said, sure, I'm ready to go. Ready to freaking go. And so I wanted to get it done because I knew how fast the procedure was. And so I just wanted to get it done and over with. I was nervous, not gonna lie. No, I was nervous. But don't worry, guys, if you are doing it, it's not a big deal at all. I'm 100% sure. It's not a big deal. So anyways, once my surgeon asked me, he's like, hey, you ready? I said, yeah, let's go for it. And what they did is they put a couple, so I'm laying there facing straight up at this, they got like a light. It's like this. It's like a circle. Just imagine a circle like this that I'm making full of LED little dots all the way around. And then in the inside is another circle full of LED dots. They say, just look at that. Look right in the center of those two. And I said, okay. So I'm looking. And they said, okay, we're going to slide you over. And you're still looking at those. And once you're doing that, the surgeon says, or not the surgeon, but one of the nurses says, okay, applying numbing drops. They put numb drops in my eyes, both eyes. And they say, okay, next up is the suction cup. So they put like a little suction cup in your eyelids, like, so that way, it opens up your eyelids or something like that, and it forces your eye. I don't know exactly what it is, but they put a suction thing in your eye, and you don't feel nothing. 100%, the whole surgery, you don't feel nothing. I will go over that more in the next video. But they put a suction on your eye. Once they do that, it does go completely black. Like your vision goes from like this, like just in perspective, it goes like this to all the way to a black hole. But you still see lights, little lights. You see those little lights that I was telling you about, the little circles? You do see those. And once they do that, then that's when the laser starts cutting your eye all the way to making the cornea flap. They do that, and then it makes a flap. They do it on the other side. Okay, so once the flap is all done, once all the cuts are done, that's the hardest part, which is easy. That's what they always say, that, like, okay, you're done with the hardest part, but it's easy. Not a big deal. So once they do all that, you do go blind technically. So you do go black once they put the suction cup on. Like, I don't know if you ever pinched your eyes before and you go black and you see stars. That's what you see during the time that they're cutting. But after that, then they moved me over to the laser machine. I didn't have to stand up. I just stayed in the bed all comfy, and they just swiveled me on over to the laser. Now that was the cool part. It really was. So that, at the time between cutting the cornea flap into the laser, you see like a haze. So it kind of goes back. You kind of get your vision back a little bit, but you see like a little haze. Like, if you open your eyes in chlorine too long, you just see like fog. That's kind of what it is. I don't know. I don't like to open my eyes underwater, but I'm just kind of using that as an example. But probably the best example, really. But anyways, excuse me. Anyways, they move you over to the laser machine, and that's where the light show happens. That is so cool. The best thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life, minus skydiving. That was fun too, but this is better. So anyways, they say, okay, we're gonna they tell you exactly, or at least my surgeon, he told me exactly what he was doing, what he was using, blah, 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 blah. He said, okay, we're gonna move the flap. I went to the right eye. I said, okay, here comes the flap open. They put some more numbing drops. They freaking overdose you on numbing drops, so you don't feel a thing. Like, I didn't feel nothing. Only thing is I just saw my vision going in and out. That's it. Didn't feel a thing. So no, you don't have to worry about pain. You don't have to worry about nothing. Um, so anyways, I'm trying to speed this up. Sorry guys. But anyways, we get to the laser. And the laser, they shoot you on over, swivel you over, and they take the flap and they fold it. Once they fold it, you can't see you just see a white glare. That's all you see is just white. And then once the lasers start happening, they say, okay, look at there's green lights everywhere, like a circle like this. There's green lights everywhere, and then there's red lights on this side. So once they do that, they say, I think they say, look at the green light. Yeah, they say look at the green lights, and then keep your eyes on that. And it's a big circle, so you don't have to be like completely steady. So it's a big circle to look at. So they say just look at the green lights and you're good to go. And the green lights is what you look at. The red light is the laser, is what I was told. So anyways, you look at the green light, okay, the surgeon will say, okay, laser's starting, let's get it done. Laser does its whatever it's doing. I know what it's doing, but I can't think of the right words to explain what it's doing. But the laser does it, and then within, they said 11 seconds, but it felt like 3 seconds, just a couple seconds. They said, okay, you're done. Everything went good on both eyes. I'm speaking for both eyes because I'm not going to go through the whole process for each eye. But they said, okay, you're done. They said, okay, applying cold water. And it feels like they just doused your eyes with cold water. And it felt so good. That you do feel. That felt so good because it just like your face just turns cold and it just relaxes you so good, and it's just awesome. And then you still can't see. And then they fold the eye, which it feels like they do this, like think, 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 and then it's like putting a contact on, like a contact lens. It's like putting one of those on. Like you can't see, and then once they put the lens on, you could see. It's exactly like that. And I was like, whoa, they're folding it over, and it's just like blurry and watery. And then what I did, because I was nervous, I couldn't see once they put the flaps back on, and they said, okay, you can open your eyes. I did that. I opened my eyes, and I said, am I fine to blink? And they said, yeah, go ahead and blink. Every time I blinked like quite a few times, but every time I blinked, my vision just got like better and better and better, like going from not being able to see, like completely blind, to freaking ultra 4K. It was the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like, that's it? And it only took 5 minutes. 5 freaking minutes to change my life, dude. And I got up and I was like, they once the surgery is done, they say, okay, you can blink, can you see, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, I can see. And they moved the machines out of the way, and they, helped me up, sit me up. And I'm looking around like, I can see. Like, this is crazy. And then, of course, tears of happiness start running down a little bit, I'm not going to lie. And I just got so happy. I really did. I got so I'm starting to reminisce the freaking experience, but I was just so happy I could see it. And and then once from the surgery bed, moved me right into this relaxation room, which was pretty nice. That's where they just tell you, what to expect, which I'm going to go over in the next video. What to expect. If I have any questions, call this number. What not to do. And then blah, 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 blah. So I'm not going to make this an extra video, but so anyways, I went to the next appointment the following day, and I have perfect 20/20 vision, so everything went well. Everything's healing properly. I didn't want to make that a separate video because who wants to watch that? That was only like 30 seconds. But I do have 20/20, if not better, and I'm healing. I'm healed, healing great. Her eyes look great, and it's just perfect. So, but one thing I forgot to add is there was 17 people that was having that surgery that day within an hour. Like, within an hour of me being there, 17 people, or no, about 2 hours, probably about 2 hours of me being there, 17 people got LASIK done. Like, the surgery is so simple, guys. If you're interested in doing it, seriously, go do it. You'll never, like, you think you see good with contacts or glasses, but once you have that 4K is what I call it, because millennial. If once you get that 4K vision, HD vision, you'll never see the world again in any different way. It is so awesome. It's incredible. But that's the procedure. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. I know this video is about 16 minutes long or so. It's a long one, so if you do have any questions, feel free. Give me shoot me a comment. You can follow me on Instagram. My link is in the description below. And I just can't be more happier with the vision that I got today. Only problem is I wish I would have done it sooner. It is so easy. This procedure is so simple. So freaking simple. I mean, I was nervous because my eyesight is and a lot of people, it's their main thing. Like, you gotta live. But it feels really good. It feels really good. But yeah, if you did enjoy, let me know down in the comment section below. If you have any questions, just let me know. I got you. I got your back. And I'll explain how easy this surgery is. Don't be worried about it. If you want it done, go do it. So, with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for at least stopping by. Whether you wasted 17 minutes of your life or you got some intelligence out of it, or you learned something from it. Hopefully you did. And the next video that I do on this, I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be, will be the pros and the cons. And that'll be an exciting one. And then after that, it should be a good time. Hopefully you decide to do it. And as always, take care, stay tuned. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.